welcome to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We have a scent of the month every month that you get 25% off everything in that fragrance. And this month the fragrance is peach, or Tehatcha peach. And swing out by the shop, check out our candles, soaps, lotions, bath salts, the works. Get 25% off that, and we have other sale items as well. So I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy. I want to welcome new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us today. We got, let's see, what's on tap for this episode?
This week's episode includes farm happenings, in the coop, flown the coop, squeal like a pig, in the arena, and roundup.
All right, well, let's
head into farm happenings.
Right into farm happenings. Well, how do you want to start this?
I don't know. I guess we should have discussed it.
Well, we have a new farm edition. It's been a little while since we've added a new item. I know, I guess you've been off Instagram specifically for the last since Wednesday because you've been anxious.
Hiding a surprise.
Yeah,
for
anxious,
you guys.
and so now it's time to show you guys our new addition. This is Mick Dundee. This is an Australian.
No, it's not.
It's a Queensland healer, an Australian healer, but yeah, this is my buddy here. What are you doing? What are you doing? I just woke him up from a nap. Ouch. Kisses are fine. So yeah, he's going to be full of energy here. So because he's Queensland Australian Shepherd here, we got himself he loves his crocodile. But yeah, so he's been quite a handful, and
today he's 6 weeks. So
yeah, he's we've been looking around. I used to have a Queensland healer when I was younger, and she was my buddy, and she was all white, had little white spots, and so we've been looking around for a while for Queensland healers that are white, because generally they're the red or the blue. And so on occasion Don would come across an ad in Craigslist where they have the white ones, and we missed out, I guess, last year on some, and then this go around we were able to acquire one of them. But yeah, we had to drive almost 2 hours to get to where they were at, and
we almost got 2, but
it was close. Out of the litter, there was a litter of 8. There was 2 white ones, and there's one that was more white, but we went up to see personality and stuff like that. So to decide, you're gonna fall asleep on you, but decide which one we wanted and stuff. And there was actually another one that Don had really liked that was a red that had the little eyebrows and everything, and but when we got up there, he was already spoken for. So, but he came right up to us and was very playful, and he's a cute, smart dog. That's why I like him. But
and he's on a goat milk formula since technically he shouldn't be away from his mama. So yeah,
but no, he's doing good. He's slept all through the night last night, and
first night, no.
Yeah.
It was every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a rough time, but he's been getting used to the environment, and he's got lots of toys. He likes knitted toys. Don has a handful, and then I think we got
Daisy has sent a bunch.
Yeah, we've gotten some from other people, and he's got this squeaky. Well, he's got the big red ball that he's almost bigger than him. He can't hardly run with it, but he does try. He's got a little squeaky ball that he likes to play, but he definitely.
And it's funny because we got him a chew toy because he'll be teething, and a little other white girl we have, Fuji, has taken it, and yesterday she was hiding it like under her blanket, and today she has it in her spot and been chewing on it. So it's funny watching them play.
And setting the hierarchy of the animals. As Fuji is the queen bee around here. She just, she's teaching them tricks, like to bat with your. Yeah. But he's a cute guy. He'll be about a medium-sized dog when he's up. He'll be a good dog to take out with me when I'm photographing. But
we'll see about that.
Yeah, but so that's our new addition. Dawn's she's been taking pictures and like, I don't know if I can wait till the podcast.
I'm like, this is killing me.
So yeah, you've been you'll have to wait till at least Monday to start posting pictures up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing pictures on my own too. With I had to do a little photo shoot. I got to set that up and see if we can't get him to behave, be a model dog.
Yeah.
He's going to crash out on Dawn's lap now. We were wondering how that was going to work.
I know. I thought we're going to do a lot of paws because once he's up, he is like piss and vinegar.
He'll just go full out and just he'll chase after Fuji, and Sadie. She didn't really.
Sadie's scared of him.
Yeah, she backs down to him, and he backs down to Fuji. So you get the hierarchy there, how that's going to work.
The cats have no idea what he is. Yesterday, he walked by Cosmo, and Cosmo totally just popped him. And man, he yelped.
Yeah, like the kitties.
No.
He stays clear of them. But he likes to come up between our feet and crash out and sleep. Yeah. So if we're standing there, he'll just plop down in between our feet and lay there. But he definitely likes to be next to people. So
yeah, he likes to snuggle.
So yeah.
So welcome to the farm.
Yeah, so that's.
And he's already chased the ducks when he was outside going potty. I'm getting the death glare.
He's
like
still he's like a baby, so he's still gangly, and so he just rolls and rolls and rolls. I mean, he'll run and he just whoo, and he'll get a toy and he'll roll over on it. He'll flop around, but he's my dog, so I claim him. Of course, he's on Mom's lap right now. We'll see how that works out, but. Yeah, so that's our new addition. That's been a bit time consuming too. It's like new baby have to.
Yeah, knitting has gone on the waist side.
Yeah, it's been a focus primarily on him since Wednesday when we picked him up Wednesday afternoon. So.
Yep, running him outside every half hour, and.
Yeah.
Of course, he waits until he comes inside and potties.
Yeah, he's learning. He'll be a smart dog. He is a smart dog. I mean, you already see him picking up on things.
I got him to kind of wave, and I think he's more learned that from Fuji.
Yeah.
He mimics her. So.
All right. Well, that's the new one. You can start Instagramming now.
I know, huh?
What else we got on there?
That we've been cleaning out all the pins and rearranging animals.
Yeah, we've been, like I said, we mentioned last week we got rid of our Angora goats, and so we'd cleaned up their pen, got that all set up. I took down the fence in between Randy's area and the goats area and moved his house over into that area. Put up new fence because the goats and between the goats and the pig, the fencing that was in between their two pens was pretty bent out of shape. I think more because the goats would lean into it, and so I actually just had to replace all of the fencing in between those two. So I had gone out and got Randy over into all Randy's stuff in there and got Randy over. A little food always helps, and he just whoop, right over, and then I put the new fencing up in between. And then we got the area, Randy's area, all cleaned up and moved all, because we had another like fenced off area near the house that we were keeping a couple of our chickens and the geese at night and the ducks at night, we would
Yeah.
pen up in there just because of the issues that we've had with the coyotes or neighborhood dog or whatever. I'm not sure what it was, but so at night we pen them all up, and then we had moved all the stuff from that area over into Randy's old area, and so now they're all situated over there. So
Much quieter.
yeah, it is. It definitely it's away from the house now, and plus we had moved the mallard girl over here because the boys were too many boys to the one girl, and she was getting a little banged up.
Yeah.
So we separated her out. But when we did that, she became demon duck, right?
Devil duck.
Yeah, she was loud and just real
Yes.
agitated.
Yeah.
So now we got her back next to the boys. So there's a fence in between them, but they're all one big happy family again. So she's quiet again.
Yeah.
The geese aren't as noisy for some reason. Not being near the house, they don't see when we have lights on, or whenever someone walks past the door and they see there aren't, they start squawking. So now that they're away, it's a much quieter, peaceful time. So that was the big thing. Still got some cleanup stuff to do, but working on that. I got to clean out some weeds in the front where the pups go in, because the foxtails and stuff, we don't want to have them get foxtails in that. So that's the plan for the rest of the weekend. But yeah, it's all coming along. It's actually nice to have it a little more peaceful up towards the house. So yeah, that was pretty much all the farm happenings for the week. Like I said, Dundee was a big part of it, just because he'll sleep and then he's like full bore, tearing through, and then he'll sleep and then it's like that. And I just before the podcast, I had woken him up from a nap because we were playing pretty heavily, and then so he's sleeping in Dawn's lap now because his power energy is down. So, but yeah, he's quite a character.
And as he gets bigger, his ears will stand up and
Yeah, he'll have perky ears.
more spots.
I've got some video of him playing. Maybe I'll post it up, and you can see him getting all rambunctious. I bet we've had the cameras on full going since Wednesday because he's quite entertaining. Is he wanting down?
I think so.
I'll let him go find a nice. He likes the cool tile. He'll lay on that because we were actually warm this last week, really bad, up almost to 100.
99.5.
Almost to 100. Yeah, it's been warm, but so he'll get and lay on the tile because it's nice and cool.
Yeah, and he has his tail docked, and so it looks like a little polar bear
Polar bear
butt.
butt. Yeah, And it's funny because we have step up or sunk in living room, however you want to talk about it, but there's like a 6-inch step, and he'll lay across it with his front paws and his back legs hanging off the back. Or if he's laying flat, he puts his legs out behind him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that he's
Yeah.
got.
Sasha got the booty shot.
So yeah, so he's
Entertainment.
yeah, he's crashed out on the floor now.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get in the coop.
In the coop, which this is one thing Dundee has, he loves this blanket. He wants to at first, but then he
lays
lays
down
on
and
it and goes to sleep so I can actually get a square done. So this is my Scrappy Happy blanket, a Shelley King pattern. And I have 2 at this end, 3 at this end. And these are Nitty Witty Shells scraps she sent me
from Australia.
from down under. And then these 3 are Nitty Witty Shells. And then this one is Sundaisy 920. And she actually dyed these.
Cool.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
And when he's drinking his little formula, goat milk formula, or when he's falling asleep when I'm doing this, he does this. It just, you're going to hear a
Kneading.
lot about him.
I think Dawn likes him.
Yeah. And then I dug out my sock that I started back in December, but it just got shoved away. And this is done with Spinning Fates yarn. I don't know if she still dyes, or I have quite a few of her skeins. And it's the Buddy the Elf colorway. And I knit all the way up here. And then I did the Fish Lips Kiss heel. Somebody's dreaming. So, yep. And the first time I did, this is the second Fish Lips Kiss heel on the same sock. I did my normal 7 inches, on the foot, because I generally leave 2 inches for my heel. Mm-hmm. All other heels I've done have needed the 2 inches. I knit this, and then on the pattern, it had said knit another inch, before
you start
your pattern. And I'm like, and I did that, just back here. It said do stockinette back here for 1 inch. And I'm like, what? And I did that, and I'm like, I'm going to have to pick up gusset stitches, and that's
not the point of that heel.
Which Kitty Girl explained it. You do 1 inch, which is she should have just said knit, because when you're in the round, it's automatically stockinette. Mm-hmm. So that was a little confusing on the pattern, but once Kate explained it to me, I can understand. But anyways, I had tried it on, and it was way too tight. And so I frogged it all the way back to the start, knit another inch, so then I had 8 inches on here. And then, because this heel, if you do it, is not a 2-inch heel. It's, for my gauge anyways, mm-hmm. It's 1.5 inches. So, but it was so much fun, I didn't even mind ripping it out and redoing it.
Well, you're saying that's you were enjoying doing that heel, that I'll probably, when I get to the point where I need to start working, I may try that heel on this, on the sock I'm working on.
But now we're to the point of just knitting up. But I'll have to really measure this skein, because I had done Kimberly Gintar's elf, Sean the Shelf Elf.
Yeah.
She names it, she has a different name, but it's an elf by Kimberly Gintar. Mm-hmm. So I don't have the full amount, but I never use the full amount anyways. So, but very fun pattern. There's, no holes.
You just add that on to any sock that you're doing, right? You just insert there as opposed to afterthought.
It's Socks Therapist. It's $1 pattern, and it's top down or toe up. That's the word I was when I'm like, just
top down or bottom up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I said top. I was thinking bottom, and I'm like, that's not right. So on size 1s, and
cool.
So this is what I was doing on the way to get Dundee.
So you technically have done two heels.
Yeah. But But
Practice
now I
makes
know when
perfect.
you're doing something new, you don't know,
Yeah.
you know, the depth of that, you know, so now future I will know, so, yeah.
Keep your notes.
Yeah. Well, the other one I would have had so much notes. And then I did a little bit on my calligraphy cardigan. This is a Hannah Fettig pattern. And I did about 4 inches. There's the dicky-do. I need to do actually 4 inches of ribbing, but
You started from the top. This is the
bottom. Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah, there's a whole
Yeah.
big old honkin', and I tried it on, and you know, it's fell right to, I finished the increases, and it was falling right where I wanted it to end.
Well, that's the
So,
important thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I still need about another inch, I guess. I was hoping to have it done, but my hands have been kind of full.
yeah, it's
Because it's like going through paper towels like crazy. That and the steam cleaner. So, and this is done with Beaver Slide dry goods, and yeah, I'm leaving all the projects on the table here because
Owen
Yeah.
would help you to them.
he would help a lot. So,
I'm back.
in the coop,
All right.
in your coop.
I am continuing my work on my sock, my first sock ever. Doing this out of Desert Vista Dye Works in the s'more colorway. Aren't you guys hungry? Mmm, chocolate, graham cracker, and marshmallow.
James, you just made me so hungry just then.
I'm saying that
My
because Don
stomach
says,
just growled.
'cause every time you show that, I get hungry. So, yeah,
I
that's
need a piece of chocolate.
Desert Vista, and like I said, it's a s'mores colorway in the, what size
She
is that?
doesn't- fingering weight.
Fingering weight. Fingering weight. But on to the sock itself. There's my little dicky-do. That's how much I've got done so far, and we only got a couple stripes in this week. Just have
1, 2,
other.
3, 4.
Well, I know, but I think I doubled it last week.
Yeah.
And I didn't even pick it up this morning. I usually do some in the morning before podcasting, the last minute stretch to get a little more on there. Didn't even pick it up because had my hands full of other furry items.
I guess you've been more picking on the farm.
That too,
Taking
yeah.
pictures.
I was. Well, I've been, yeah.
Well,
picking on the
yesterday I was
farm.
outside, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll video a photo shoot how to photograph a puppy, because that's going to be tough because he still is not trained. So, I mean, Fuji's great. She loves to pose. I mean, she'll just sit there and you can talk.
Well, I can even get her to open her mouth, and
Yeah, she listens so well, and she loves to be the star. And so she'll sit there and you pull out the camera and she'll just pose. And so, but you'll listen. You can get her to wave just by voice command and stuff like that. So she's really easy. You set her down and she'll do what she needs.
she's also been through 3 different trainings.
And we're going to be doing training with him, but it's, out of the gate, I'll put him onto the backdrop and he'll want to start chewing on it. I can already imagine. So it'll be fun. Maybe I'll video it because it ought to be something humorous coming out of that one.
Yeah.
But hopefully some good pictures. But so anyways, but back to my socks. So I didn't get as much as I was planning on. I was trying to get a stripe a day, but we're getting there. Early in the week. And then last of the week didn't get so much, but it's coming along. I'm doing this on size 1s, circular needles. Just no pattern. I guess I should probably start measuring this.
That's what I was just thinking.
I should probably figure in where, because we're getting close to where I'm going to have to start doing the heel. Or I'll have a really leftover toe. My
Or
toe will
you'll
be...
have a tube sock.
Yep.
Maybe you'll want thigh highs, huh?
Oh, sure. I'll just keep going. Have increases. Let it go all the way up to my knee. Huh?
That would need a modeling
Yeah, I
shot.
tell you.
So, flown the coop.
Flown the coop. You've got to flown the
I
coop.
actually do. And it's only one this week. It's a easy crochet dishcloth.
Kind of like the color.
Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. And this is for Memer Hudson Valley Knits podcast.
It kind of reminds me of like the ice creams that have multiple flavors in them mixed in. I'm hungry.
I know. It's
Like sherbet. That's what it reminds me.
Yeah, it does.
Your sherbet
I
dish-
love this pattern. It's just a no thinker, and it makes such great texture. You know, so if you were, you know, I use these for my face. You know,
Yeah.
even so.
Yeah, I know we
Face
use those,
and-
but you're
I use them all over.
doing these to send out to.
Oh, yes, I was saying that. Hudson Valley Knits podcast. She's collecting them for at the end of the year at Christmas time to give out to the senior center that's local to her. And
Cool.
so, yeah.
I've actually got the stuff to start on mine. It's sitting over there. Like I said, needless to say, Wednesday things kind of got distracted. So,
Yep.
but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
So where are we at now?
We're-
Squeal like a pig. Well, we have a big squeal like a
Yeah.
pig, and we're all excited to share with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a pattern from Kagi TM, and that's Carrie, and it's called Kissy the Sheep. Why I peed that end in the sheep.
You peed the.
I peed. Yeah, I've got pee on the brain. And this is actually her pattern, and this reminds me of something of when I was little. There was a lady that had a puppet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Lamb chop.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what this reminds me of. Fuji actually has a lamb chop toy. But anyways, Carrie sent me this because she thought I would like it. Isn't that the cutest? I thought, oh my gosh, that is adorable.
Looks like it's kicking back on the couch.
I know,
and
it's
just relaxing.
So thank you so much, Curry. This is going to be a fun knit. But yeah, she's got it posed. This is funny. She's got it posed different ways on her project.
Is that the Burt Reynolds pose?
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing but socks.
Yeah.
Socks and gloves.
Yeah. So that was pretty awesome. I'll have to get that knitted up, and I can just see the legs though. Someone enjoying
Helping
it
you.
a little bit too much. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm also, because I have a bunch of like the octopus octopi, because there's 3 of them that Angie has made on the hearth, which is only a foot high. And then I have Cookie Lady Knits little mouse that she made me, you know, and then I'm like,
Well, right now he's not
he's
able
not
to get up that high,
but it's
he's going to grow fast.
he's looked, because my noodle's over there too, but you know, so I'm like, he sees them, and I'm like, ooh, then
See
we're
the
gonna
gears
get up.
turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to get up there.
Because he really goes for the crochet toys. He's
Yeah.
taken over the cat's toys that Angie made, and
Oh yeah,
all the crocheted stuff. So he's like,
he's got
he's
the pile on the floor.
knit-worthy. So then another Squeal Like a Pig, which came yesterday with a lovely little note from Maddie's mama. She sent me mini skeins. And I'm going to show you, I mean, because this was so beautiful opening up. She sent me all these mini skeins.
It's got them each labeled.
And you
too,
guys
huh?
are like timing this perfectly, because I have 3 more of Angie's left. And I'm like, oh, then I'll have to put it down for a while. And then I get this in the mail, and I'm like, but look what she did. It's like, this was like, I mean, this is like getting ordered yarn, you know, because she has gone and typed, I almost need glasses. She's typed and made little ball bands that say, like, this is Cyborg's Craft Room, Asakalate, Monet's Garden. And then she even put Maddie's mama. Look at this. I mean, the time she spent on each of these little skeins.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in there. So.
Yeah. And there's, like, I think this is, like, all Cyborg's Craft Room, practically. Which I've only had one skein. No, there's another Crafty Girl. There's...
Well, that's awesome that she's marked them
took
that
the
way, so you know
time.
which
Gnome
Which-
Acres.
which dye are you using and the colorway and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
So.
it's like, ooh, fun. So, yeah.
Awesome.
So, thank you so much, Lori.
Cool.
So, yeah. So, where are we at? In the arena.
Is that
We
it?
have our designer along. That's the calligraphy cardigan I'm knitting of Hannah Fettig. And I'm also knitting the featherweight, except that's the lace weight. And I didn't even dig it out because I didn't want to have to be in the middle of it's lace weight. Let's just say that. I thought, puppy and lace.
It might-
if I
might
have
have
to
to-
jump up or...
Yeah, I might have to go on the side for a while. Just
Yeah, but we have a couple more weeks left for the Hannah Fettig along, and there's been some that have knit. They're on their second sweater, almost done,
awesome.
and then Sasha, it's her first sweater. She just finished it, although she's going to have to get it to her cat. That's Bailey's sweater. You know, he does the old biscuit, making on it, and
Biscuit
every time
making.
that's what I call it.
I know, meat
Boobies,
eating.
but well, that's
Yeah, I
really
know.
what they're doing. They do
I-
it to their mamas, and she calls it biscuit making. She does. She's more politically correct. I'm just blunt. You guys know
Welcome
that
to the
if
farm.
you watch us. I
Gotta
kinda
eat.
say it how it is. So
Imagine that.
I know, huh?
So, designer along.
Oh,
so
yes, thank you. And then we have our hatching it each month, and that's anything. That's
Any finished project.
any finished project.
Within the month, enter it there, and you could win one of our gift certificates that we give away every month.
Yep, so...
I think that about rounds it up. So don't forget, we have the 25% off our To Hatch Peach in the shop through the end of the month. We also have a free Wolf Farm video podcast button. You can get one of these with any paid order. If you, during checkout, put in the comment section that you would like us to send one along. Be happy to throw that in with your order, and then you can decorate your knitting bag, your button monster, or wherever you are hanging your buttons. But yeah, they will be glad to send one of those along. So I think that about wraps things up.
I get to this point and I thought, I am forgetting something important. Because I just barely quickly did any notes today.
Yeah, we figured it'd be a quick one, just
well, to a point.
to a point.
I'm sure there's going to be lots of pictures somewhere.
Yeah, so watch for the flood during the week of all the latest and greatest, but yeah, he's going to grow quick. So you see him, it's a little puppy now, and we'll have to show him each week for I guess as he's growing, pretty soon he's going to be because he's a medium-sized dog, he's going to be pretty good size. But yeah, so new addition to the farm.
Still sleeping.
Still sleeping, which is a good thing. So
until next time.
let's get cracking and hatching it. Bye, y'all.